hell off. Ooh, that doesn't look right. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. Maybe that's just a preview. That's where I need to go to my own channel to see if this is working properly or not. Ah, it looks like it's working fine. Okay, it's just a preview that's messed up. Is my voice coming through? There might be an echo. Brace yourselves. My voice coming through? Yes, it is. Nice. Okay, looks like it's working. How am I? I'm not too bad. It's been weird looking at YouTube again. I'm not gonna lie. It's felt strange looking at it. It's the old stomping ground. It's almost felt liberating, even just like looking at the channel again. It's kind of something that I haven't sort of stared in the face for a long time. I'm sent a tweet. What's the URL for this? It's strange. It's so weird. Is there a smaller URL I can grab off this? Yeah, there is. Good. Miss me? Hey, I'm on Twitch. 7 o'clock UK time. Every day except for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays and Wednesdays, rather. I'm readily available. You can reach me. Playing all sorts of random shit these days, to be honest. I miss having a game that I can just lock down and play, though. I'm not gonna lie. I miss that feeling. But I do want to do more YouTube content. It's one of those things that it's just like, it's finding stuff to make content on, but I'll probably do some fighting game stuff. Because I've been getting into my fighting games, and I want to do some stuff with Guilty Gear Strive. It'll be good. It'll be a blast. Okay. New, create a highlight video. Ooh. Capture moments as they happen. Stream markers in time. Oh, I can put little stream markers to remind myself of when stuff happens. That's nice. There's no bots or anything, Komorowski. We're doing this old school. I have applied for a a membership scheme, just to get a couple of emotes transferred over. You say Guilty Gear Strive? I did say Guilty Gear Strive. I am so ready for it. I am so looking forward to it. But yeah, we are looking at getting a couple of the emotes transferred over. Come over here. Let's mute this. Whoop. And come over to me. Where am I? I am over here. Hi! Hello. Hello, YouTube. It's been a while. Hasn't it been a while? Let me load this up as well so you get some music. Yeah, I set up a new spreadsheet, but we're going to do stuff a little bit differently, actually, rather than just use the spreadsheet itself. In general, I'm going to be, like, solo control of the spreadsheet. I might even disable community control of it, just because I love power. What I'm going to do very quickly, I was going to record a video for this, but I thought I might as well just do it at the top of the stream. So let me try setting one of these fancy add stream marker. Stream marker added. So that's cool, because it means I can go back and like edit from this point. It actually makes life easy. Oh my god, YouTube with these features. Holy shit, look at this. Okay, let's do this. Let me do like an intro. Welcome to XCOM. And welcome to something probably completely different. A lot of people are probably surprised by this. I'm going to get quite into the nuts and bolts of this fairly quickly because I intend to cut this out of the stream. So if you're watching this on the stream, hello, say hi in chat. But if you're watching this afterwards, this video is intended to be like a marking point, because what I want you guys to do, and like the entire fun of this game, the entire absolute fun of this game, is creating a bunch of characters with interesting little stories and narratives behind them. Now, I haven't started the actual game yet, but what we have here is the character pool, and what I can do is I can show you guys some of the options you can have. So like, oh, hey, a nice generic looking man, right? You can add and customize soldiers in this, and I have a bunch of mods bolted into this game. A ton of them. A bunch of mods bolted into it. Most of them are customization mods, some of them are gameplay mods. And what I need out of you guys is YouTube comments saying, hey, I want my soldier added, this is what I want, and like these are the kind of looks I want, and this is the kind of skill set I want as part of that like character. And just to give you an idea of like the options available, let's take a look at some of the stuff. So first things first, you can have first name, last name, and a nickname. Sort of pops up between. We'll call him Testaman, David Testaman Campbell. I will say this much, the last name and the nickname are way more important than the first name. So if you're going for like a gimmicky name of like Big Muck Titties, the big will just vanish in game largely, and you'll just see Muck Titties everywhere, and that's kind of what you're getting. So just keep that in mind. Biography, we'll ignore that. Nationality, I have a mod installed that adds a bunch of different flags. Your flag is probably in here somewhere. Look, you can be Welsh, you can be XCOM, you can be from Oman, Papua New Guinea. So your flag's probably in here if you want a flag. Usually you end up with like 900 Germans. Just my viewer base seems to be largely German for some reason. No, we looked at nationality. Gender, there's only two options, but that's what you get. We can actually get finicky with this if we really want to get fiddly. I noticed that female isn't loading at the moment, but that's probably because I have a lot of mods installed that's loading something. Yeah, the game's almost crashing as it tries to do so. Stick on male just for now briefly. Voices, there are a ton of voice options, including like robot ones. In general,
Fear the Reaper.
you can have American,
That's right. I'm going. Attempting a breach. Hacking that AI.
British, with one Scottish option, Australians,
Well, it's definitely big. Moi, mon truc.
French, German, Italian, Spanish, and then those are the hero ones, and that's kind of it. No, like, I really wish there was like a Chinese or Japanese or Korean option, because I think that would be like just really nice. Russian as well feels like a weird omission, but hey. So those are kind of the voices available. And then just attitude, don't worry too much about this, but I'll customize it, so you know, you can look very intense, or you can look very normal, or like cool and calm. It's pretty cool. Otherwise, heads, this is where we start getting into the meat of things. So I have mod customizations for a ton of things. There's not that many like male customization things, but I did manage to grab some. So I can probably find a hairstyle that matches what you want here. Oh my god, yes. So we're giving this lad an action mullet. Eye colors, again, I have a mod installed that adds way more colors, so your color's probably in here. Pink eyes, there we go, beautiful. Race, so zero's like white guy, black guy. I think this is like meant to be a mixture between Hispanic and like Native American, it feels like. It's just sort of vaguely brown is what I'll call this one. And then I think this is meant to be Asian. I know one of them's vaguely brown, one of them's Asian. Honestly, they all kind of meld together because you can get pretty varied skin tones no matter what. So hey, the options are available. So like this is the white guy options. This is the black guy options. It goes pretty dark. It's pretty nice. Okay, we have beards. I'm pretty sure a lot of helmets and hats, including hoods. Fancy top hats that the hair is clipping through, hilarious. I have the DLC, so there's a lot. There's also some COD blops helmets that I added. There's 2B masks, which looks weird on this dude, I'm not gonna lie. Metal Gear stuff, Mass Effect stuff. You know what annoys me? The Mass Effect Collection announcement. They don't have the multiplayer apparently on that Legendary Edition. It's like one of the few good bits of Mass Effect 3, but they don't have it. Oh, God, I'm not happy about that Legendary Edition. It doesn't look worth the money at all. It's just me being frugal though. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. At least you're getting pinged from YouTube. Oh, that's a nice helmet. Yeah, let's give him the 2B headband. Lower face props. There's a lot. Like, there's a lot of options just to be available if you want these. Oh, we can even have like a tight neck thing as well. Ooh. Wearing a gimp suit underneath. Facial hair. We can have beards. Why not Twitch? Because here's the 411 on Twitch. Twitch gives you no, like, oh, wow. That's a cool beard. That's the boy. Right, and we were steadily putting together a dude. The face paints, which you aren't really going to see, they're not that great. Please no clowns this time. Jesus, the clown was terrifying last time. It's not going to get any better. We might have intentionally tried to let the clown die. But yeah, that's a good beard. I like this beard. Twitch has rubbish discoverability. YouTube has way better discoverability. So I want to do more stuff with YouTube. More clowns? No more clowns, please. Don't worry about this stuff. This stuff is just for this. Body. The main things, we can change the color. Excuse me, we can change the colors. As I said, I have a mod installed that gives me so many color options. So we can have a ton of different colors. Secondary armor color as well. This comes more into it if you want to have an armor pattern, which I also have a mod installed for. If I scroll down, we have like all the real world camos available. So we can finish desert, Estonian desert camo, guys. That's what that looks like. That's Estonian desert camo. Not the colors, of course, but the patternation. And yeah, there's tattoos on the arms. Wouldn't worry too much about these, but you can have like arm sleeves and stuff like that. The big thing we should look at is the arms themselves. So I can change it so both arms get changed, and we have like a bunch of different options, like some gloves. And this is like the higher tier stuff, even higher tier stuff. We can give him spark arms. Oh my god! The power of modding. I think I found, if someone wants to play Reinhardt, I think we found how to play Reinhardt. That's so cool that just works. Okay. Okay, this needs like a specific torso to go with it. So some mods only really work with themselves because of stuff like this, where like their shoulders will vanish. Just worth keeping in mind. And some cool nanosuit arms and some fancy arms, some blank arms. I think I can also modify single arms as well. So again, if there's a kind of a look you want or are going for, I can probably manage it. If you want to get really specific with it, hey, here's a bunch of the options available to you. Just to like pause it, scan through, go, hey, I really want this. I really like that armor set. That's what I want. Torso is another big one. Now you can see there's just a whole pile of these available. We should have some suits available with like the customized stuff as well. I'm pretty sure we have the COD blops. The COD stuff is like weirdly high tech. I thought it would be more grounded and realistic, but hey. The nanosuit, which I think that's Crisis nanosuit. That looks like Crisis nanosuit. Bunch of the Mass Effect stuff. Like unsurprisingly, there's fewer options for males than there are for females. But I think you got a good idea of what we can do here. The other big thing is that I can do like these overlays. This is mostly just to add like, I like putting like dusters on. Like if I'm making a custom soldier, which I'll probably do eventually, I'll add my own. I think I have a good idea of bringing back, actually let's do that now, just to show off the female options as well. Let's delete him so he doesn't appear. Goodbye Testament. Create character. Alright, so I'm going to create a character for the run. Oh hey, she's already half wearing the armor I want. Character info. So let's just call her Adapter Sororitas? Oh Jesus, this is where we learn that I don't know how to spell Sororitas. That's correct? Yes, that's correct. Sororitas, confirm. Nickname Red Rage. So this was a Star Soldier from the previous run we had. I'm going to import her. She's going to be from just XCOM, because why not? In voices, I should have a custom voice somewhere. So this is a Sister of Battle voice that I imported.
We have regained our sisters. Aim true. Our Emperor gives us strength. Sisters, march!
So I can do that. So if you have very specific asks for like, hey, I really want this voice in, I really want you to have this character in, there are voice packs for a ton of different stuff, Mass Effect characters, Overwatch characters, all that kind of stuff that can be imported as well. She should be... Let's make her normal. We'll go for like the generic sistery look as well. I should actually have a bob cut. I remember this actually being a problem last time. He's finding like a good, proper Sister of Battle style bob cut. Maybe the Ada bob. The Ada bob will do. Hair color, purest white, of course. Eye color, purest blue. Skin color, pale as hell. Helmet hats. No helmet actually. We want the lower face prop. So I'm a big fan. Oh, that's the upper face prop. Lower face prop. I like these bandanas, but I really like these, the tack masks. I think they look badass. Scars. Is there like an eye scar? Like an eye slash? Nothing that really shows, that's a shame. Oh, that kind of works. Okay, back. Body. Now, you might have noticed the big clunky looking, kind of crappy looking, but it still works. Arms on it. What? So if I scroll down, so yeah, I also have like all the Mass Effect 3 torsos for ladies. There's also some boobs for ladies, there you go, you can have some boobs. I just grabbed a bunch of like the most popular packs, so I'm pretty sure there's no nudes in here. But there's just a whole mix, like it can be Tifa. There we go, that's what I was looking for. I saw it. Where'd it go? Naturally, we need to change the color. Give it the full black and red. Oh, that's right. I think I remember if you want this to not clip around, you have to set it to a specific thing, a specific stance, which I think is just by the book, which makes sense. Should be down here. Sister about the legs. She has the arms, and there we go. Now, the cool thing about the mods that I've installed is we can give her a flamethrower as well. Joshua, just pretend he didn't see your clown comments. You're goddamn right I'm gonna pretend that I didn't see the clowns. But she will, like, I think I'll just be able to clone her and copy her into the game as necessary. Or I think she might just appear as a recruit at some point, and we can just make her into something. Character info, the only thing I want to change is... No, it is character info. Pop. Well, what I'll try and do is I'll probably do a few during the stream, but I'll try and do most of them out of the stream, so we're not spending like 2 hours customizing soldiers, and I can really just get into it, because I love doing this kind of stuff. To me, this is my favorite part of the game. There she is. Beautiful. So yeah, a lot of options available to you, a lot of things available in terms of what can be customized. So if you have an idea of, I want my character to look like this, or to be this, go for it. Put it in the comments. People who I recognize might get a slight priority. Also, when we get memberships figured out, which is just like, I've set the price point to be $2. That'll give you some emotes. Once we get a few, like it's like 2 members to the channel, then I can start uploading another emote, and then it's like 5, I can get another emote. So we'll add more and more and more members as we go. Otherwise, let's actually begin the game. So, bye to the video. Hello to the actual stream. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Let me add a stream marker there. It's such a nice feature. That's so nice. I can just put little boop, boop. Hello, chat. The one thing that's kind of annoying is I can't get the YouTube chat on my OBS. So normally I control everything through OBS. I can't actually do that here. I have to actually have the YouTube dashboard up. My comfort. Otherwise, toggle advanced options. So we're going to do 2 of these. So part of these is from the mods. I'll talk about the full mods as we get into it. But these are due to the RPG overhaul. So, basically, I want to be able to choose the soldier's starting abilities. And what I'm going to do is, do we do restrictions or not? Specs determine, specialize, generates functional random classes, limited number of specializations. I think we will take this and this. So commander's choice, it basically means we can pick 3 ability trees per soldier rather than just picking from everything, because when you can pick from everything, your soldiers just end up ridiculously overpowered and good at everything, and it's kind of broken. So yeah, I will just like leave that alone and just have, lets you pick 3 like subclasses. You'll understand when you go. Can you try next time 1080 30 instead of 720 60? Sure. Show subtitles, reduce beginner VO, yes. I also need to check these. That's correct, okay. We will go without Iron Man, and basically we're running on what I would call Bronze Man rules. So Bronze Man is, we have the option, if a mission goes really, really, really badly, like so badly that I think it will negatively impact the entire run for the rest of the game, I have the option to like pull a ripcord and go, okay, we'll go back to a previous save before the mission started and get a new mission and play from that point. So it's similar to Iron Man in that, like, it discourages save scumming. You can't just save scum shots in the mission or scenarios in a mission. You have to kind of play around in the mission. But if a mission goes so disastrously badly that I think it's going to just kill the run, I can just go, okay, we'll back up and we'll just continue, you know? We'll play the DLC separately because I just think that works better. It's just more fun, honestly. And yeah, we'll go from there. No mods, I am technically a mod.
We're in. But I don't know for how long.
Want Edmund's Templar again? No.
Way too much security.
I'm going to talk over the cutscenes because honestly, if you haven't seen these yet, they're all on YouTube. And the plot isn't that stirring.
Or they're leading us into a trap. A really obvious trap.
So I'm not going to be like super silent over these. I'm going to lie.
Better idea. Outrider, this is Central. Go.
So this is War of the Chosen content as well. These are the Reapers. Just, I like the way she just like sneak. She just like. So basically, if you move someone forward and get Psycho Logos killed in this first mission, you reload. Ask Edmund about that. Edmund was our Templar in the last mission. Every mission he died on was just spiraled out of control until I had to restart the mission. He died like 6 times during that run until he eventually just got finished off once and for all, and we could move on without him. I'm willing to let you guys die. I will let you know this immediately. It's very important in XCOM, especially on higher difficulties, to understand that A, it's very hard to actually lose a run. It is very difficult to end up in a complete death spiral, and B, it's very difficult to to fall so behind that you can't catch up in some way.
One of those. You must understand. I had no choice. Outrider, report.
The clown, sod the clown.
So, you do exist. Outrider to avenge.
We also had Rudy Giuliani last time, Shotgun Ken.
Reapers are always sure.
I'll take your word for it. Cover
This
your
message
tracks
is held for review. Oh wow. I need to like manually. Does it count goddamn as a swear?
Now,
Oh man. Oh no. So yeah, that's, by the way, that's us in that tube. Hello, that's me. That's how I sleep. It explains so many things.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare.
The one thing I really love about this game is the aesthetics.
line up at the site of the Great Accord,
This game does
celebrating
Cyberpunk
the formation
pretty much
of
as
the
well, if not
Advent
better than
Coalition.
Cyberpunk.
Keeping with their promise to
It's super
humanity,
nice.
12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
The first mission, you move someone
Attempted
forward and
attack
trigger the
by French
sector pod.
elements.
Oh no.
Operations
Oh
at the
no.
new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker.
The
reaches out
speaker.
to us.
It always feels like they wanted to do more with this guy. You barely see him.
Small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate a benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion. Yet these
Friendship and compassion, guys.
Could never break the bond between
I trust these
humanity
Xenos. I don't know about you.
and the elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators.
It's always what you want to hear, isn't it?
Again
Preemptive
assures all
arrests.
citizens that today's celebrations will continue as
It's always a bit of a warning sign, isn't it?
Perfect.
Oh. You see, I have to click off Budeo and like click show so people can see your horrible blasphemy.
approaching position. You were right. We've definitely
Why are we on YouTube today? Because I'm gonna get asked this a lot. I have a feeling. Because YouTube has better discoverability features, so
60 seconds.
streaming to YouTube, like, ask anyone on Twitch and they will tell you have to have YouTube content these days. You can't just have Twitch. It's a way of like warming this up, I guess. Testing the system, seeing how it all works. Am I echoing? Oh. Oh no! Oh no! I clicked off it. I clicked back. Okay, the statue explodes, and a bunch of people like explode, and then gunshots happen, and that's the end of that cutscene. Because I clicked off to see if I was echoing through myself. No, I'm not moving here permanently. I'll still Twitch stream. I'm still streaming tonight at 7. I'll see if I can get like Mystica and Muzi into some Apex.
Long enough to establish their peaceful enclaves within the city centers. It's time we move in and show them the fight isn't over.
No way to only notify me for live streams, it's everything or nothing. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to be uploading many YouTube videos. Not for a little while. Yeah, well, Twitch doesn't have discoverability features. It's the biggest weakness of Twitch. Oh my god, she's on the first mission. Oh, look at that frame rate. Nice. One disadvantage of running this game modded.
Menace 1-5. We have a fix on the target. Move to place the X4 charges at the designated.
She dies immediately. I'm gonna be so sad. It's fine. We'll just remake her. So here's the ground rules for like customized soldiers. By the way, just as we get into the game. Hello, this is what XCOM2 looks like. By the way. Whoop.
These guys make up
Hello.
the bulk of the Advent forces we've done.
Basically, so I'll generally only take one soldier per person. At least, like, until we have no soldiers or like adding soldiers gets like, oh my god, we need more people. Then sure, you can probably have more people. Oh, we start with Reapers. Oh yes, I'm very happy about this. So these are special units. So the DLC, Raw the Chosen, added these special factions. You start with one of them. They're generally just like a little bit more experienced, but they have all these special abilities. And we start with a Reaper, who is a stealth infiltrator and probably one of the most useful subclasses in the game. The reason being, they are incredibly good. Incredibly good at sneaking. Can you make Space Marines? I can add Space Marines. I can absolutely add them. We should have another soldier somewhere. There we go. Commit. You. I will generally only add soldiers onto soldiers that have ranked up twice. So I will, like, rookies and the first rank, which I think is just called soldier in this mod pack, won't be customized. The reason being is they are expendable as hell. Like, their value is 0. I will willingly throw them into a blender and happily watch them get chewed up and spat out the other side. So just keep that in mind. So don't be like, oh my god, why haven't you added my soldiers? Look, there's even some rookies. You can add them. Because there's a good chance that rookie might never get used. There's a good chance that rookie will just be used as cannon fodder at some point. as we set up this ambush. I think I want to stay on the high ground here. I just don't want these guys to walk away too far, but I think we're in a good position. If you haven't played XCOM 2 before, I'll be explaining things as we go. So don't be too put out if you don't quite understand what's happening. It's pretty easy to grasp, I think, kind of the basic gist of the gameplay, but now, because we're in stealth mode, these guys haven't spotted us, we're going to leave stealth and start engaging people. And we're going to do that by setting an ambush. You're going to go on Overwatch, you're going to go on Overwatch, you're just going to fire a bullet. And we'll see how it goes. 3 damage. So this is one of the big differences between Legend difficulty and the lower difficulties, is these guys have 4 hit points. Which means that assault rifles have a chance not to kill them. Because assault rifles do 3 to 4 damage, but that's a really good start.
Feel our wrath.
The Reaper stays in stealth. She can't see him apparently. But the nice part about the Reaper, can you see him from like here? Yeah, okay, that's good. Is that she's a little bit higher rank than the other soldiers, so she has a much better chance of hitting. I think it'll be interesting to hear your reasoning behind some decisions when we get through game mechanics. I'll be explaining as I go constantly. One of the reasons why I love this game, and this is one of my favourite, and like I've played hundreds and hundreds of hours of XCOM 2, hundreds and hundreds of hours of it, and the reason why it works as like an infinitely replayable game is A, it's very modular, so you can just expand it very easily and like add tons of stuff to it, but B, every single map and every single like play experience. Oh, we just spotted. Okay, so there's some guys back there. I'm gonna like move back this way. I'm gonna go across these buildings and like set up here. High ground, good. High ground gives you aim bonuses, so we want to stay on high ground when possible.
Will do.
We're not on a time limit on this mission as well, so we are going to take our time and abuse that fact.
Sisters of battle reporting.
But yeah, the reasons why I love this game so much is it's like every single encounter is like a little puzzle to solve. Little optimizations that you can always make and like figure out, okay, how am I going to solve this to guarantee the most likely outcome is going to be in my favor. I'm going to wait for everyone to catch up and then we'll move together over this way. And it's just like those constant little puzzles that you're trying to solve and like figure out statistically like what's the best way for me to do this is really nice. Hello, Conroy. It's going pretty well. It's kind of been exciting. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of been like, ooh, I'm doing something new. It's kind of fun. Ooh, even though like I'm up earlier. Gets a bit repetitive after one campaign, to be honest. I don't find it that way, to be honest. I think I just really like this style of gameplay, though. I like the problem solving.
Menace 1-5,
yeah, you can see the objective.
near the target position.
If you say so.
Like, weird stuff will always happen.
We walk in his light. I'll be swift.
We've got to just hope that we don't get spotted. So the one thing I'm always wary of, and this is just something you're going to see me do quite a lot, is moving forwards in this game is terrifying. Because the way that the enemy works is that they aren't active until you see them. So you have to see them to activate what we call a pod, which is like the small groups of enemies. So when we see a pod, the pod will activate and then sort of reposition to get ready to fight us, and then we fight. Some people really hate that system. I don't mind it. I think it'll be overpowered as hell. Thanks to our mods and like, hey, a long vision, we can see that there's a squad there. So moving here will activate the pod.
We are servants of the gods.
We'll occasionally get like little indicators popping up of like, hey, move here and you'll activate stuff because people can like spot stuff in the distance.
No time to spare.
So we are just on the verge of hitting this squad here. What difficulty are you playing on? Legendary, of course. The main differences between Legendary and the others is Legendary has slightly more hit points on soldiers, on enemies. I think they might have a slight aim bonus as well, I'm not sure. But the biggest difference by far is that all timers on the base are twice as long. So everything on the strategic layer, so we're on the tactical layer, on the strategic layer takes twice as long as it does on normal difficulties. Makes the game a lot longer, but it also makes the game a lot harder because you have to be very careful about like what you're researching, and it makes it very difficult to like pull 3 miles ahead of what the enemy sort of can do. Can you get onto this high ground? No. Okay, we've got one of these guys flanked. I'm just going to try killing him right away. Yeah, I don't know how to get Moobot into here and all that stuff. I'll figure that out later. I have a sheet ready to go, but I'll be in control of it. But the big thing will be adding soldiers will be on a YouTube video that will go up soon after this broadcast ends. I'll like try and cut it up and put it up after this broadcast is done. We can go from there. Let's just try and plug a bullet into this guy. Because then you can comment on that video and you can have a big thick YouTube comment explaining what you want. Try not to make it too thick. Don't give me like a 3-page backstory on your character, please. But just some details on like what you want them to look like. You'll yeet a nade. You'll often see me use nades to finish people off. Oh, shooting the Reaper as well. Oh, that's a really dick move. Oh, that's actually so annoying. So you'll often see me throw grenades to finish targets off. The reason why is grenades can't miss. So they're a really good redundancy. I've written a 400-page novel for my character. No! Please. This could be a problem. This already is disaster, by the way. The reason being, she's going to be in the infirmary for like a month, and we're going to get a, what's called a terror mission, or a base assault. Haven assault, I think it's specifically. I just call them terror missions. We're going to get a terror mission, and we really want the Reaper to be healthy by then.
It's time to focus.
So that's a problem.
I go where I am needed.
I'm trusting you here.
Void's on my first Legendary campaign over Christmas. 3 words. Damn you, Valen. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. We'll learn about Valen's little pets later. They're a lot of fun and very common to cause wipes. Let me comment on the video, and Josh has instant engagement on his vid. He solved it! He solved my master plan! Yeah, that's literally part of why I wanted to do it that way as well, was it does boost engagement, which drives discoverability and all that kind of stuff. It helps me out, and honestly, I think it's a good way of managing it as well, because I can go through and I can flag the comments that I've already done, stuff like that, so people know the soldiers have been added. It also means I can link it to that little spiel at the start of like, hey, this is what you can have. So people know what they're getting into.
We shall deliver. Okay, I'll go.
You need to reload. So we saw the other squad around here, but they clearly like wandered off, which is annoying. Let's see if we can get on that building up there. Any ways for us to help out too? Yeah. Like if there's creators you want to help out, commenting on videos, liking videos, it does genuinely do a huge amount, especially for smaller creators like me. It does a lot. It's also just nice to like know. Like, here's the thing, right? And this is like me I'm gonna be real with you guys for a second. So I haven't looked at my YouTube channel in a long time, which surprises nobody. But it's almost been like a psychological thing for me of not looking at it. Because naturally there's going to be a feeling of like, man, this was something once, right? It feels bad to kind of look at it and go, man, you know, I had something here and I kind of messed it up. And no one really wants to like stare that kind of thing in the face. But it's been kind of liberating sort of looking at it and being like, you know what, I can do something with this. It's felt nice, you know, to do something a little bit different. Even if it's not major. Hello. So because we really stealth the Reaper, these guys don't see anything. This is also a new soldiers type added through the mod.
Their genetic structure now includes
human DNA. Look at this. They used to be like 2 foot tall. So this guy is new. Let's see if I can get a shot on him so we can see what he is. Advent Demolitionist. Oh boy. That means he probably carries a grenade, which is bad. We don't want to deal with that. We might see if we can't pick him off with the Claymore, which is a very nice little tool that we can use. We might do a double bang then. I affectionately call this maneuver the Big Bang attack. It's actually, that's massive overkill. I don't think we need a Big Bang attack for him. We'll keep that in reserve. You don't have a grenade.
What's over there?
Only thanks to an Overwatch coaching VOD back in the day. I mean, that's YouTube for you. It's amazing to me that those VODs had any viewers, to be honest. Like, they're not super YouTubey content, but it worked.
We
Okay.
know our place.
This is tricky. Because I don't really want to massive overkill this guy, but we kind of need to we need to make sure he dies. 71%, but 3 to 4 damage, which means it's 71% and then 50% after that. Someone else can do the maths on that, but I know those odds aren't great. I could just yeet a nade and like try and kill him. What I find with these nades is the 3 to 4 damage. I'll tell you what we could do. Okay, I have a plan. Put this here. Or like, can you get it on this tile? Yeah.
A deadly trap.
Okay, so we've got a little claymore down there. Unlike what you would expect from a claymore, it doesn't actually detonate with proximity. You have to hit it and blow it up. So what we're going to do is use a grenade to detonate the claymore. And the grenade at the same time. That didn't kill the sectoid, he's just disappeared from the sightline apparently. He's still in cover from that. Why can't you see that dude? You can see that. Oh, you can't see that dude. Oh, that's really annoying. Sometimes it gets a little bit buggy. Okay, I'm going to take the gamble and just grenade this. Well, I'm just going to grenade this guy for the redundancy. And then put you on Overwatch. So this thing's on the move. It's on fire, which is great. Disables a bunch of abilities. And dead. Nice. Very rare low-rank soldiers hit Overwatch shots, so that's a very pleasant surprise. Okay. Nice. You go pick that loot up.
We need to get those charges planted on the double.
Lyrium core, advanced scope, ally blade. So don't worry too much about this stuff if you don't know what this stuff means. We picked up some stuff. It's good. Stuff is helpful.
Move, move, move!
And now we just go and plug the bomb on the wall.
Reporting.
Nice.
Nice. We have a limited window to act before Advent responds. We need to get those.
I will say this much about this game: Gatecrasher is Gatecrasher is the first mission. Is actually on Legend one of the harder missions if you don't play it very carefully. The reasons being, you have low-rank soldiers who aren't. As we get higher-rank soldiers, we'll have a lot more 100% chances to do things and hit things. So it's much easier to just figure things out mathematically. And so you have low-rank soldiers who are much more likely to miss, and like the enemy balance compared to your strength is a lot lower. Like the enemy's a lot stronger than you at this point, so people can die in a single shot. I hope someone has like this full look. Actually, he looks a little bit rough, but hey, and we have like all the mist coming in as well. This is something we'll be doing a lot. It's taking pictures of our soldiers. Continue. Like, there's a reason why I think this is technically for me campaign 155. I can tell you for a fact I have not played 155 campaigns. I would say about 60 to 70% of those are Gatecrasher not going perfectly and me restarting. That in-game music? Yes. This game has a rad soundtrack. It actually has 3 rad soundtracks, and this is one of them.
Nothing boosts morale like a few dead aliens. We got more than our share today.
So, we can promote these soldiers. Whoa! So we're going to get these 2 starting abilities. I'm actually going to like back out of this for now. Don't think she actually got those. Carry on. We're not going to promote these just yet. We're going to do that in a second. This will become clear in a moment. Okay. Now active research.
Impressive, isn't it?
Hello.
Capable of generating immense power.
So this is our chief scientist.
Completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology. Commander.
Commander.
Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as
So yeah, if you do the tutorial, it's basically you have to go and collect the commander, and they pull a chip out the back of our head. It's weird that they don't show that on subsequent playthroughs, but that's what's happening.
Implanted directly in your occipital lobe.
That little suit we saw on the intro,
Equipment available
that's what
to
we
me
were in.
during my tenure
We've
at
been saved.
Advent. I would already know the precise nature of its function.
Unplugged.
However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research.
Basically, go find some scientists, because basing the entire revolution on a single scientist is a stupid idea.
Commander, to the armory.
So, we can start a research. This is one of the things we looted. It's going to take 21 days, not worth it. We are going to get modular weapons, which is going to take 5 days.
I do find that area of research to be among the
We need to go visit engineering, talk to our chief engineer.
Okay, reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work.
What?
Commander!
Almost killed by a drone.
Theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father.
So, as
That's happened,
most of you probably already know, this is the daughter of the previous game's chief engineer, Shen, who was in charge of that.
Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This
Is what ass seriously censored in the chat?
work. I know he would have loved.
Okay, I need to be very careful when I'm like clicking back. I need to like
He used to
do
talk
that.
about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more
I love
help,
this game.
well,
I will regularly come back to this game. I mean, this is the 5th playthrough that we streamed, I'm pretty
It was
sure.
an honor to finally meet you, Commander.
I adore this game. Like, it's so good. We can build facilities, which is what we're going to do. Okay, let's take a look at our base. So this is what we call the ant farm. The whole thing is called like the ant farm, but this is like the main bit. So we can build facilities to enhance our base. As you can see, most of it is filled with this alien debris. We need engineers to fix that and remove that. So we only have 1 slot at the moment. We can build a bunch of different things. The resistance ring is always a good bet to build early. We'll get you started quickly, and I think we'll do just that. So we'll get to work on the resistance ring. We do want to think about the layout of this. We have so we have 2 power coils. So this is the important thing we're looking for, is the exposed power coils. They're both near the bottom. It gets more expensive and takes longer to excavate the longer you go down. So these are quite deep, which is kind of annoying. This game is your comfort food. Yeah, I would say this game is like my comfort game. Like, if there's a few in there. This game, Civ, is another one, both for Axis. I guess they just make stuff I like. Total War, which recently announced Total Warhammer 3. I am excited. And Street Fighter have been like my comfort games.
The Advent propaganda machine is running full steam.
Got any saved soldiers, and what are they based on? We have 1 added soldier at the moment, but we'll be adding a bunch as we go. There'll be a video that goes up after this that you can add soldier descriptions to. So, because we're running Musashi's pack, what we can do is we can get... So this is part of the mutators I chose. We can choose starting abilities. So these are like little perks the soldier gets, and we are going to get... Is this in alphabetical order? Pyromaniac. Your fire attacks deal +1 damage, and your burn effects deal +1 damage per turn. You get a free incendiary grenade on each mission. Just seems to make sense for a Sister of Battle. And what else should we get? Xenophobe. Xenophobe. A pyromaniac xenophobe. That seems... Mwah. This is part of why I want you guys to submit descriptions as well, and why I had this selectable, because hey, like if you want your soldiers... So let me like go through some of the options as well so you guys get the inside scoop. So activist... Some of these are like very dramatic and some of these aren't dramatic at all. So activists, 50% reduced hostile civilian detection rate, has -3 tile, so just good in cities basically. Anarchist has an extra grenade, +2 critical % chance, so basically thrives on like being in combat. Blast padding just adds some armor, takes less damage from explosives. Bulletproof, 10 defense, so that's just 10% better, it's good. Acid attack bonuses, extra hacking, definitely going to want people with this. Damn good ground, +10 aim, +10 defense against targets at lower elevation, that's just incredible. I'm going to be wary of like picking just the best ones of these as well. We're going to pick for flavor, not just to min-max, because that's boring and, again, too powerful. Soldiers do not attack this turn, hunker down automatically. Drifter, many battlefields against the enemy menace, +20 dodge, 5 aim, 5% critical chance when within 4 tiles of the enemy, so wants to get up close and personal. You get the idea, right? There's a lot. There's a lot of these. Some of them are definitely better than others. Like, there's some really weird ones. I think Irregular is one of the weird ones. A former stealth operative. Low cover counts as high and gains concealment when not visible in visible range of any enemy. However, damage taken increased by 50%. So, like, if you want a stealthy character, you will probably want Irregular, but keep in mind, if that character gets spotted and shot at, they are going to die very, very quickly. Lightning Reflex is just incredible. Lone Warrior is another weird one. A recluse who joined XCOM for unknown reasons gets 20% crit chance, 20% crit chance when isolated, +5 mobility, and -50% detection modifiers on neutralization missions. I think they also have to be like outside of 7 squares of anyone nearby. Some of them are very strange. Former marksman gains 1 damage, 1 crit damage, 2 armor piercing when using ballistic weaponry. So like, people with old guard will be very good early, and then they'll drop off dramatically later. But you get the idea. So if you want your soldiers to be like melee focused, like Praetorian plus melee attacks, and there's like bonuses and stuff that we can find for that, it's good. Increased natural aptitude is always nice as well. Okay, and I have to choose specializations this early. So normally when you pick this, when you have this mod pack, you basically pick from like a huge table. We have it modded so that we can pick 3 subclasses. So we're going to pick Purifier, because they can use flamethrowers. Rocketeer kind of follows on naturally from Purifier, because they both use what's called the Gauntlet. So we're probably going to get both of these. And we'll probably just have her shooting a machine gun otherwise. We could have her with a heavy weapon. I think just infantry is a good mix. So Purifier, Rocketeer, and infantry. So as you can see, she has like this big table to pick from with all these abilities. She's a genius. Praise the Emperor, she's a genius. That's very good. Okay, yeah. So this is very, very useful, because she's going to generate skill points out the wazoo. One other thing this mod pack does is it lets you spend points directly. We're going to increase health for 10 of these points, and then we'll increase her aim ever so slightly. This is why it's called an RPG mod, because, hey, it's got lots of RPG elements for customizing your soldiers. The big things we're going to be looking at with our soldiers is these colors. We want to see green. Ideally, the jeans are the most important one. We want to see green on this. This one's just kind of nice to have as a bonus. Basically, this gives you way more skill points. We have another genius. We'll just give someone fairly generic stuff. Blast padding is just always going to be good. Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do, because I want one. We are going to set up a medic. Is there stuff specifically for a medic? Probably not. I think there is actually one that's like increases aim. I think we're going to want that hacker. Toxicologist, veteran, vigilante, warden, xenophobe. So I'm going to want the hacking one, because this is also going to be a hacker. Cyber adept. And let's give them... sure, heretic, why not? So what we're going to want is, in terms of this, is we're going to want hacker, we're going to want medic, and sentinel. Sure, that's a good mix. Boom. So this is very similar to the support class of the previous game. Is it Long War? It's not Long War. Like a Rocketeer called Elon? Oh no. I'm not going to do any customization just yet on these soldiers. I'll wait for like the comments to fill out and we'll go from there. So we have 3 soldiers. The Reaper is out for 34 days! Oh no. Soldier stats. So this is where the good genes comes into play. It's very, very nice to have good genes. Actually, instead of aim, we are going to want to increase their hack stat. This is one of the most broken things about the mod, is you can just directly boost hack, which is something that's very difficult to do in the base game, and it makes hacking kind of pointless. She got some random ones. Vigilante deals 33% damage to enemies of critical hit and has more will. And it's rocking the Makoto look. The Major has joined us. Increase stats, increase aim. Confirm. There's some other things in the mod pack. We'll get into that as we go. Otherwise, let's go.
Commander, good to see you.
Is he the Darklands Death from a combo this playthrough?
Welcome to the bridge.
That's kind of what the Sororitas rocked last time, which he kind of cleaned up.
The entire world in their grip. Advent controls everything. Government, communications, industry, not to mention the military.
Not the military.
It's on us to take it all back. Resources and time are tight, Commander. It'll be up to you to decide how to best use both. The ship is yours.
So this is what we call the strategic layer. Basically making strategic decisions to figure out how to solve problems in the world.
We may have chosen a different means.
We also have the
of
Reaper.
resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
Voiced by Commander Riker, Volk.
Thrown off the shackles of alien oppression, and through discipline, we have survived. We don't rely on the aliens' technology, and we would never live in their cities.
Barafa just wants his sweater. That sweater is just baller. I miss that sweater. I want that sweater back. Punished Bradford is cool, but A, I don't like his eyeliner. I don't know why he's wearing eyeliner now, but he is. I don't think it suits him. And B, yeah, he's missing his sweater.
We have made a number.
There we go. Modular weapons done. So the first month is actually scripted. The first month is the same every single time. You will generally get like one research finished nice and early, and then you'll have to wait for the next one. 63 days for mag weapons, by the way, so we're not doing that for a while. We'll do alien biotech.
Make that our highest priority.
Research the chip that was in my brain. 3 words about Total Warhammer 3. Interested in Cathay? Pray Slanesh. Ooh, free rookies. This is actually quite good, getting free rookies. Early on in the game, if we get like I think it gives you a random number between 3 and 5 rookies. If you get 5 rookies, that's really nice. Okay, review targets. So, later on in the game, we'll get multiple of these to pick from. Nice, engineer. Operation Portent Whisper. I just hear heresy. Damn right you did. Neutralize Field Commander. This is one of the harder mission types early on, and the Lost are in the area. Okay.
Setting course for India.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what we get as the Chosen. Worry about that later. We should get to the Chosen this stream.
You should be aware. We're detecting lost activity in this area.
Oh, I got Bangalore joining us.
Will need to be especially vigilant.
One cool thing that I can do with this mod pack. This is something that I will usually do myself, right? So this is our hacker. What I'll usually do is with all my recruits, so I'll go in and I'll go with helmet, and I'll set it to scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. So this is Captain Bub's stuff. It's just the coolest looking stuff. Like, I think it looks really good. So we'll set him to this, and then in terms of body, we'll set him torso. And I just like having like my dudes look just like a really cool paramilitary operation sort of thing. Because that's kind of what we are. You can even set them with some camo patterning. Give me some Marpat, US Marpat, there we go. Give him some pants. And I just think it's cool to have, like, all of this stuff. What's that flag? I don't know what that flag is. Jesus. We were playing, not that long ago, I was playing with some friends. There's a GeoGuessr Battle Royale mode, and it's so fun. It's just, you've got to kind of learn what various flags are. Comoros. What? I don't even know where that is. It has, like, the Islamic crescent. It's got 3 stars in it? Googling Comoros. Country in East Africa. It's some tiny, tiny, tiny island. It's a tiny island between Madagascar and the mainland Africa. That's Comoros. Oh, yeah, it looks like there's 3 islands. There's another one called Mayotte near it as well. The Comoro Islands. This is where this lad's from. But what I can do is I can copy this guy. And then you gotta go make sure you're going through... oh my god, we got Guile with us. So this is one of the things when you have like a lot of mods installed that do customization, is the game will just kind of smash them together randomly. That's a look! She's had a rough life. So yeah, it'll just kind of smash everything together randomly. Does that Junkrat hair? So yeah, soldiers will look a bit weird at first. Well, what I can also do is go through for the ladies, and we can do the same. We can generic them up. This will get faster as we go. We can even keep them with a major look. Give me the matching top. Which I think is that one for this. And then the arms. The nice thing about this Section 9 pack is that it actually does like work with other stuff. It plays nice, so like you can have these arms, for example, instead of just the ones that match this. There might occasionally be like some tears in the seams, but it works. See what we can also do for the ladies, just to fill out the torso a little bit. We can give them the tactical gear. Gives them like this nice rigging, and little capes. We can even as well to protect the identity. I said earlier that I like the masks. I love these tank masks. And what we can do is go copy, and go through, and we find various ladies. We'll leave the U as is. Is this sexist? Probably. But hey, this is my game. Leave me alone. Don't judge me. Oh yes! Still with the Guile hair. She looks awesome. Okay. Get rid of you. Find me the best soldier that we have. You. So one thing we can do with this mod pack as well, that we need to do as well, is first of all we'll equip that rifle with you. But we have all these custom weapons, and we need to make sure that we're equipping these. So because she's a flame trooper, she can use the gauntlet, or she will be able to use the gauntlet, which can shoot a rocket and shoot a flamethrower. It's very nice. This guy's our medic, so we need to make sure we equip him with the gremlin. I don't have a med pack built, but I can just go and build items here. Build a med kit. He now has a med kit. We'll keep him with the rifle. I can re-equip people as well as we go, so we'll just equip a shotgun. The Lost are on this mission, so we'll keep the pistol as well. Rookies can only equip one thing, and they can only equip the assault rifle, so that's fine. Anything else that I need to do? We do have modular weapons, so I should probably mod these weapons slightly. I think, can I mod this? Soldier stats, weapon upgrade. So this hat comes with a scope default. Okay, we can't equip these. That's fine. Nice thing I just get very random. In my playthrough I had a Hispanic, Russian, Black Japanese guy with a British accent. Well, the thing is, with the Russian and the Japanese, they don't have the voice packs of Russian and Japanese, so they're going to default to weird things. Normally, if it gives you like a German soldier, they'll come with a German voice, but to me, it's such a big oversight that you don't have like Chinese, Japanese, Russian, and I guess like there's just so many languages in the world that you could have, but I think I definitely want like Chinese, Japanese, and Russian. I think those are like 3 massive missing ones. I mean, like give me Indian or something as well. Like there's like 2 billion people living in India.
We've been given a prime opportunity to disrupt Advent's operations and delay their current plans. One of their field commanders has decided to tour the actual field, and we're going to make sure he never leaves there alive. Once you hit the ground, find out.
I understand that like it's because they generally have like 2 voices for each, at minimum 2 voices for each nationality, but it can't be that hard to find like a Japanese, like 2 male Japanese voices, 2 female Japanese voices.
As I expected, Commander, there are significant readings indicative of the Lost moving throughout the combat zone. Be careful out there.
And a voice pack that was applied to random soldier. Yeah, I mean, at least we can download voice packs. So, for example, with the Sister of Battle, we have, like...
We walk in his light.
Right, she says Sisters of Battle-y things. And you can download, like... There's voice packs for everything. There's, like, Overwatch voice packs. There's Mass Effect ones. There's... I think there's, like, Halo ones. You could just import tons of stuff. Like, as long as the source game has enough voice lines, it should be fine. So on this mission, we need to locate the Advent Field Commander and kill the Field Commander. They're also lost on this mission. The lost are the remnants of the previous invasion, the first invasion, that like we're in the aftermath of.
Effect on these citizens, causing their physical and mental health to
the zombies.
While maintaining primitive organic
oh no, he's speaking moon runes.
Caution, Commander.
Should ban him. How dare you speak a foreign language? In my stream, this is democracy manifest. There's a Tommy Wiseau voice pack. I did not hit. Oh, yeah, on miss, it's gonna have to go. I did not hit it. I did not. Isn't it? When spotting enemies. Oh, hi, Mark. On is it going to be on injury or on crit where you're going to get, you're tearing me apart, Lisa? Okay, so we have an Advent Patrol over there.
C'est parti.
Ooh, okay, so this is a part of the mods that we have installed. Can she use the flamethrower? Oh, she can use the flamethrower, that's excellent. Is there some additional lost types, most notably this guy? This is a boomer.
Adeptus sororitas, prepared to serve.
And before you get all your okay boomers out, yeah, that... So basically what this guy does is he destroys the market for any generations following him and then wonders why no one else can, like, you know, buy a house by age 20. Just the worst, you know? No, what that guy does is when he dies, he explodes. The Lost exploding is very dangerous because it attracts more Lost. Gordon Ramsay voice mod? I'm pretty sure that exists. I was quoting JoJo memes. That's allowed. So, the Lost are not on friendly terms with Advent, so we can kind of just let these guys fight, which we'll do. Sorry, the nanny state is censoring you. I have to like manually uncensor you. We're actually just going to stay hidden. The reason why is the moment we reveal ourselves, this mission gets way harder. Way, 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 way harder. So this is how they make the Lost into cannon fodder, by the way, is every time you kill one, it doesn't eat an action. But it's only when you kill them. Okay, he's confused. He doesn't know what to do. So if you miss them, it eats your action, but if you kill them, it doesn't consume the action. Nice. Considering the Advent AI is playing like garbage, my money is on the Lost here. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's just maneuvering back and forth. He doesn't know what he wants to do now. He's trying to run away. Is he going to take the shot? No, he's just going to run right back in front of the Lost. Is the Lost going to do anything, though? Does that guy even do anything? I don't actually know if they melee swing or not. He's just going to get into position, say hello to the Advent Trooper. This guy, oh, he takes a swing and takes him down. The Advent Trooper drops. And it looks like the Lost have taken the win. I really want to pick that loot up, but the Lost is in the way. God damn it. Also, the Lost standing there has actually pinned us down. Are they going to move? Or are they just going to stay there? In which case we might have to reveal ourselves here. Shit. So this is an annoying problem. Sororitas here, our Sister of Battle, is stuck. She can't actually move. I think if we shoot this dude, like, the loot will go.
Show no mercy.
So one of you is going to have to, like, scramble and pick up the loot and then run away. Can any of you even reach it? No. Okay, this is a worry. I guess she can do it.
Our burning fervor guides
us. Stock and Illyrium coating, that's fine. All the weapon upgrades do different things in this mod than they normally do, so just keep that in mind.
If you say so.
In some ways they're a little bit stronger, in some ways they're a little bit weaker. So yeah, we'll shotgun this lad. Whoa!
That's it.
There's a big beeping outside. Okay, Boomer.
Readings are all over the place. The Lost are almost right on top of you.
So yeah, the Lost get attracted by
sensitive to noise.
fighting.
The sounds of combat are likely to draw even more of them.
Okay, we need to get moving now, which is kind of a problem.
Got it covered.
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So we need to reach that, because that's the evac.
Advent transport. The aliens are going to try and extract the general.
We have 6 turns to kill the general.
Get on board that ship.
It shouldn't be too hard to... Oh! Is that him? No, that's not him. That's just a different kind of trooper. The Lost should come... Okay. A Lost swarm just spawned. I don't think that pod is active, so they're actually not going to fight the Lost. Okay, we killed one. If you can activate that pod now, that might be a really good benefit to us. So I think we're going to try and do that. You're wanting sushi? Okay, hello, hello, hello. So the Lost and Fire have a very interesting interaction, by the way. Namely, they ill like fire! Luckily, we brought a flamethrower to this mission. Should come in handy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, we got zombies. We got a lot of zombies. Guys. Okay. Here's the issue. Oh, she can't reach any cover. That's so annoying. She can, like, get to here.
Daughters of the Emperor, march!
Is that really worth it? So we do have some pistols on the mission. So pistols are super effective against the Lost because they don't need reloading. The issue is, like, if you fuck up, that's it. And they only do 2 to 3 damage. So on a target with 3 hit points, it's a 50% chance to kill, assuming it hits. So it's not the greatest tool at this early stage. Okay, you are going to stay put. You put a protocol on to the sister. I'm going to actually want it on this guy. I'm actually going to try and move forward to activate the pod further in.
Advent troops,
I want the aliens fighting at this point. Like, we want them engaged, because they'll also fight the Lost. They might try and shoot at us a bit, but with this many Lost around, they'll pull aggro. They'll probably just get killed straight up by the Lost. Can't actually remember what that guy does. Scroll through all these guys. I haven't heavy, okay. So I think he's just got armored, and I think he can do, like, armor-piercing rounds or something. He might be able to do suppression fire. You... Don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. Shoot him. Gotta go. Forgot to fully charge my phone. Oh, so... Yeah, the YouTube... Like, that's one of the weird things with YouTube. But hey. Like, people are watching. Hello, hello, hello. It's nice to have you here. Whether you're just chilling and lurking or chatting away, it's nice to have you. Okay, that's everyone for that. Okay, pistol. We'll kill this, assuming it hits. So the explosion is a little bit finicky of where it can hit. Good. One of the big things with this mod pack as well is shotguns behave a lot more like you would expect shotguns to, so they drop off massively the further range you go. So if we like show, yeah, like over there, it's like 1 to 3 damage. So they're very good up close, they're very bad at range, which is what you'd expect. They also have really good crit chance.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
It's dead. It has to be dead. Nice.
I got it right.
Okay, so those are the guaranteed kills. I think I want damage on this brute. Nice. That's extremely helpful.
I definitely got that one.
You can't really kill that one, can you? Okay, try for some of these Lost.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
What else can you get? That one? 80%, 1 in 5. Nice.
That's it.
That was the shotgun. Okay, none of these others are really that guaranteed, so I'm going to take a reload. Can you actually hit here? So this guy's a rookie, so he's like not very good. Rookies, when you're dealing with Lost, are a huge burden because missing a shot can be disastrous.
X-ray neutralized.
It's only his ass we're risking, so hey, that's fine. Turn his promotion. Don't worry about those two. Kill this one. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Missed.
Okay, so we still have the sister.
Toss me some ammo.
Toss me some ammo. He has the dramatic British voice. I goddamn love that voice so much.
Death to the impure.
Sororitas proving her value. This guy shouldn't be in range of anything. I'm gonna set up. I'm actually gonna move you closer to the objective. We need to keep moving is the big thing. Like, we can't get bogged down finding all these Lost, which is kind of what's happening. Don't have our own moments. I'm working on the process of getting those approved. And I set it at like a $2 price point. It said it only take a day, so it should be done by tomorrow. Assuming the approval goes through. You only have 4 to start with, but like once we get 2 memberships on the channel, which shouldn't take much, we'll get another one, and then I think at 5 we get another one. Does your video get demonetized if you swear too much in it? It might. It's the thing. So I do need to be a little bit careful. I do have a bit of a potty mouth. Okay. So he's panicking. If we kill the Septoid, he stops panicking. It's easier said than done.
that'll be
I'm
okay.
gonna keep moving up. This might spawn another swarm, which is the annoying part, but we need to deal with this boomer.
I definitely got that one.
3 health, 2 health, 84%. I'll take that chance.
I got it, right? Check it before you get too close.
We'll use her to clear these out. Time to start swearing. The issue with swearing is I have to manually flag your comments as being allowed. So, yeah. It's very annoying, and I might just stop doing it at a certain point if I get too bored doing it. You have been warned. Okay. Kill him. Thank you. This just leaves us with these assholes. The issue here is those assholes are enough to cause us some problems. Okay, set up on the sectoid.
Sisters, march!
She does not have a good shot here. Sure, just take the pistol shot. Hopefully it does 2 damage if it hits. No.
Adjusting aim.
Good, 6 damage. That puts him in kill range, which is what we want. Gonna raise a zombie. YouTube always flag the same stuff. I need to see if it's something I have control over. It's a setting I just didn't set.
No respite for the dead. The aliens have found a way to mine.
Because I'm pretty sure like Twitch has auto censorship options as well. Ooh. Ooh, because she has a pistol, so pistols give you this automatic shoot back. Low chance to hit, but it's nice to have.
Oh, come on.
Okay, we're no longer panicked.
I'm on it.
Set up on the sectoid. Please kill him, rookie. Whoop! Whoop! XCOM here and other stuff back on Twitch. Yes, that's correct. So if you just want to watch XCOM, it's all going to be here on Twitch, on YouTube, on YouTube.com. This hip new channel. Spicy new means of delivering content. So shotguns up close, point blank, deal a lot of goddamn damage.
I definitely got that one.
Okay, move on. Can you do a proper heal just yet? No, you can't. Okay. Move to there. Move to here. A lot of gosh darn damage. Oh, yeah. Publicity agent, I recommend you don't mix up the names off screen. It's fine. Let's take the high ground. You need to reload.
It's killing time.
It's killing time. Oh god, I love that voice so
we
much.
are servants of the God Emperor.
Moving to position.
Look at the Twitch tube. Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. Just name both at the same time. Oh, I should have reloaded. Okay, we've got to make sure that we make it to this thing.
Moving out.
Our burning fervor guides us.
So there's a chance he's not at the exfil location. There's a chance that he is. So we just need to be ready to deploy over it in a second. Sounds like he's down there. At least it didn't say Facebook streaming. Yeah, Facebook streaming's still a thing. I'm gonna just run you down here.
If you say so.
We found him.
Advent force Forces on the ground. Objective here.
So this is the guy we need to kill. This is why this is such a difficult mission early on. He has 14 hit points and he has pretty good defense stats.
We won't get another shot at this.
So life ain't easy in dealing with this. Ugh. Not where I want him to go. I need her to drop down somewhere where she can get a good hit. That'll do nicely. It might actually be too close. We'll find out. Yeah, it's too close. Oh, no.
Strike them, sisters!
I was hoping to hit multiple targets, but hey, this will do. Also set him on fire? Maybe? Maybe? Fuck!
Target still up. No rounds.
So the issue with him being there is like, it's really it's like awkward to get an angle on him from here.
On the move.
Especially without getting flanked by these two and potentially killed. Is this even doable? If he crits, I'm just gonna have to go for it. Okay.
Menace 1-5, kill confirmed. That's how it's done. We need to clear the area of any remaining hostiles.
Speaking of something that died, Google Stadia gave up on their first-party software development company. It didn't even last 1 year. Yeah, it didn't surprise me to hear. Like, his sacrifice is not in vain.
Ready to rock.
Kind of is in vain, I'm not gonna lie.
On your order.
She's kind of awkwardly positioned. Everyone's kind of awkwardly positioned, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, move to hit.
Daughters of the Emperor!
I'd rather have her shoot at the sectoid, because she gets bonus damage to it, but that works too.
Feel our wrath.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that he died. Move to here so you have a flank. But losses are expected. But press F to pay respects, guys. Ooh, disoriented. So they have like a psionic attack. It has a chance to do a bunch of different things. One of those is disorient, which just gives you like a minor debuff. The others are, it can panic a soldier, and it can mind control a soldier on like a super hit, I guess. The big boo vampire lady is 9'6" tall. Yeah, she's bigger than Nemesis. Like, she's huge. Kinda like it. I'm kind of into it. I kind of like, I appreciate that Capcom were just kind of like, you know what, we'll run with it. You know, I like this pose so much just because it's like, it's the way they're like leaning forward slightly. I mean, mind control is mostly annoying just because it takes one of your soldiers out the game. Like, you need that control.
The Advent administration again reminds you that the recent assassination of an Advent civilian worker.
Resident Evil 8 looks fun. It looks really fun. I'm super curious to see what it plays like as well.
Advent peacekeepers have already moved to arrest those responsible.
Oh, we lost one. We lost one already.
As if things weren't bad enough between the Elders, their alien armies, and the Chosen, now we've got zombies to deal with.
He will live on in our struggle. Ooh, promotions. Ooh, she's got a bond as well. Soldier compatibility. This is very high as well. So 10 rating is the highest it goes. Bonds basically give abilities to the soldiers that have them. So you will be able to give bonuses to fellow soldiers, which is super nice. Flamethrower gets 1 additional charge. Now single-use rocket launcher required for all Rocketeer perks, and +3 defense to each enemy you can see. So her ability points is sort of what goes into these. Yeah, we'll give her the Flamethrower. And you got a promotion too. Oh, you still need to pick these. You know what? You did pretty well with the shotgun before, so we'll give you shotgunny things. How about that? Gorilla, 5 defense and sabotage missions, as well as +1 10 crit chance. Armor piercing modifiers on flank attacks. Yeah. +3 mobility would be good. How about Scrounger? I'm going to try and pick like 1 combat and then 1 sort of support thing, if that makes sense. So just so they're not too powerful. Scout. And then the final one we can actually just kind of do anything with. Gunner would be good. Shredder is one of the best abilities in the game. We're going to take Shredder. This guy got promoted too. We're going to need a new medic / hacker. Congratulations. That's you. Cyber Informant, I think, is the thing I'm looking for. Cyber Adapt. Choose. Hot Shot, sure. We're going to set this person up just to completely replace the one that just died. Medic. There was Hacker. And it was Sentinel, wasn't it? There we go. Boom. There we go, the soldier set up. Just ignore that. It's not true. What? I need someone to just go and die. Feel free to rename them my name. And that's every rookie.
Is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration.
Oh no.
With one exception.
Oh.
It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid.
I'm gonna go refill a drink while this guy rambles to you guys. Basically, aliens doing bad shit, guys. Spoiler alert.
To your recent extraction.
Oh, bad sugar.
Now,
sorry.
Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short,
Hello.
Commander.
I return.
We need you to take charge of resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
Thank you. Good luck, Commander.
Objective added.
Contact the resistance in the black site region. So this is adding the So we got the engineer. This is really good. This ruined us last time. We didn't get an engineer early game, and it set us so far behind it was ludicrous. We can do a number of things with the engineer. We can improve the resistance ring faster, which I think actually will do, because that's going to accelerate everything. So that's like reduces that by 50%, or we can clear some debris. Let's get the resistance ring super quick. That'll help us out. What's the full name of the mod? Which one? There's two major ones impacting the gameplay. The big one that you're kind of seeing a lot of impact from is the it's like Musashi's RPG Overhaul. It'll be pretty easy to find. And then the other mod that I'm running is called A Better Advent, and it basically adds a bunch of different enemy types. Makes a bunch of adds late game variants of early game enemies as well.
But we'll have to rely on the local resistance.
Can we get a mod list? Yes, I'll set up a mod list. Also, we found
make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible.
Then we've got a locator beacon for something.
To find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
So yeah, the Avatar project is like the Doomsday counter. We need to go and deal with that. If that gets to max and then a timer completes, we lose the game.
One of ours from the original invasion. I know it sounds crazy, but if there's any chance some of our people
But yeah, I'll put a mod list together.
I think we owe it to them to find out.
Whoop. Research complete. And it's story research. Oh boy, story.
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known.
Whoop.
Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex.
We're plugged into the Matrix.
The primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding.
So the premise of this is basically, if you played XCOM 1, like XCOM 2012 1, you probably lost or quit on your first playthrough, and especially on your hardest difficulty playthrough. And so they basically take that as the canon route and say, okay, and then every playthrough you did afterwards was just a simulation that the aliens were running inside your brain.
Captains are above. Retrieving a chip from such an
Some people got very upset by that decision of like, oh my god, it invalidates all of XCOM 1. It's like, no, it doesn't. It's just the story ends at XCOM 1 if you win. That's where that story kind of pauses. XCOM 2 is a continuation of if you lost.
New objective added.
Oh, I want to win everything. This happens every so often. You get inspirations on research. It cuts the time down significantly. Not really enough to justify it. For now. Like, we need to do these early researches. We'll get resistance comms because that's going to be super helpful. And get these rookies. Any use on XCOM 3? No. Oh, just before the rookies came in.
We're all in this together, right?
Oh, a squaddy. Okay, and this is the Horde. Excellent. Operation Shadow Prince. Rescue standard resistance agents.
Setting course for the Indian Regional Zone.
Like, there was a tweet by one of the lead developers that was suspicious a while ago that was like, oh, I might be working on something, lol. But beyond that, we don't know. Are you tired? Yeah, you're tired. Okay, that makes sense. She's tired, bless. Okay, we need to change how you're standing, because good lord, that posture is just awful. Body. No, not body. Character info. Just be normal. Thank you. Okay, so because we are going in against the Lost with nothing but rookies. Oh, Jesus. Okay. This is Team Girl Squad. This is Team Girl Squad. And this chap, who is meant to be our medic. Bring that. And honestly, yeah, bring the pistol, because you can't even use the rover thing. Make weapons available, please. There we go. Take the assault rifle. You guys are stuck bringing that. Can I go in here? No, not in here. In here. First of all, are your stats improved? No, they're not. Okay, we need to do that. +1 health. I'm gonna put a few points in aim as well, and then a couple in hack. So this is one thing that's extraordinarily powerful about this mod, which is it's very easy to like overpower your soldiers. Okay, so we get a scope, we have a stock, +10 to hit on reaction fire, and then this gives us a hit bonus at range, but a penalty at close range. Worth keeping in mind. This could be rough. This could be a rough mission. Hello, Gohan. XCOM 3 could be a bunch of different things. Honestly, they could just do like a soft reboot again. Be a little bit disappointing. They could do, I mean, the Terror from the Deep was also hinted at the end of this one, so I imagine they'll probably want to do something with that. It's just, I think Terror from the Deep is like it's a bit of a boring concept. Do you have a sheet? Not this time. We're gonna have a YouTube video that you will add things in the comments. And then I'll have a sheet that I'll update and keep track of stuff.
We've got a request from the Resistance to aid in the rescue of an important VIP who went on a scouting expedition into territory.
It'll make more sense after today.
Lost. They've gotten themselves stranded. From what we hear, they're barely hanging on.
So these missions are kind of tricky early game. They get a lot easier late game. Lag. There we go. They get a lot easier late game. Early game, these missions are a pain, because one of the soldiers is unconscious and we can't revive them at the moment. And we have to get to that point relatively quickly. It is just going to be Zombonis the entire distance, but man does it slow us down. Like, I think we can just probably sprint up here. Nope.
After you secure the expedition, you'll have to return to our original entry point for extraction. Don't get overrun. Keep the path back to Firebrand clear.
Basically, we go, we pick up the guys, we run back, and we extract. But it gets kind of crazy. Whoop. So one of the disadvantages of this machine gun is he's going to be a bit slower. Oh, can you not? Yeah, okay, that's my fault. 4 turns, we just got to get to him in 4 turns. And even after those 4 turns, like, you have 1 or 2. It just means that zombies can start attacking that point. But yeah, it is a bit of a mad dash forwards. Like, we're going to want a motor. On the bright side, because it is just zombies, like, you have to move, so...
I'm on it.
The chance of you killing these not as high as I'd like. Okay, you sprint to here.
Good to go.
Okay, if he gets in sight, that's fine, because then we can kill him. At least that's 1 dead. Can you see that guy? No. None of you can see this guy? Oh, that's really annoying. Get to this window.
On your order.
Claro que sí.
Seems very similar to D&D. Honestly, in my head, I liken a lot of the percentages to D20 rolls. Like, I find it adds a lot more context. Like, I'll go to a D20 roll and then sort of to probabilities.
The expedition has limited ammo reserves. If that
Okay, you
turret
can get up
runs
there.
out,
Can you
the
get up there?
Lost are
No.
going to make quick work of them. We need to reach the group before that happens.
No hay problema.
So I'm gonna send you forward. Ooh, big boy. Natural one just means there's a 95% well of success on everything. well, a 5% chance of failure on everything you do. So if it's guaranteed, but there's the risk of a natural one, it's 95% chance. So for example, on this, you fail on a 3, 84%. Nice, good work. You won't be able to move if you whiff this shot. I think I just move you forward. Can none of you otherwise reach out here? Okay. 77%, 76, 74. I think I just want to keep moving people forward.
Heading out.
The one perk of this kind of mission is that we don't actually have to worry about cover. We can just keep moving. Because nothing's firing ranged at us. 6 to 8. And it hit. Nice.
Hostile target down. Moving to position.
That's actually one of the differences between this difficulty and the higher difficulties that I didn't mention, which is that on lower difficulties, apparently it will round up certain percentages. So at like 97%, it will count it as 100%. Just to like, because people's perception is so weird that if they miss a 97% chance, they'll go, "Oh my god, that's so, what the hell?" Never mind that you make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of shots throughout an entire playthrough. So statistically, it happens. He's back. Hello. I've existed on Twitch for a while, but hi, I'm on YouTube again. I exist. It happens. It's part of why I'm doing this, is just to remind people, hey, I'm a thing. I'm not completely absent. One of the weird things is I don't have any alerts set up for YouTube, so if someone like subbed to Twitch, it would pop up a Twitch sub notification, but nothing for YouTube. Get set up here. So we're going to want to use the high ground when we get back.
On the move.
So want to see what's like over here. No YouTube. Yeah, I applied for like the membership. I'll see what happens with that. Like you have to like define the perks that you give. And it's like, what the hell? What does that even mean?
Target neutralized.
See if I can pick these guys off.
X-ray neutralized.
1 in 5 chance to miss. Looks like we hit all of them.
Target eliminated.
I'm actually going to move this guy up here.
I'm running low on ammo.
I'm running low on ammo. Oh. So when we activate this, it will basically like the circle will vanish, and then there'll be swarms constantly. So we need to make sure that we can do as much as we can in one turn. So that's kind of why what I'm setting up for at the moment. That is a brute in your face. Let's not have that. Can you climb this? Yeah, you can. So one of the nice things about the Lost is that they are very slow. And they can't move and attack in the same turn. Or like in the same action.
Prepare for more incoming.
What's the stream schedule going to be looking like? So from 3 till 6 my time, I'll try and stream on YouTube. I might finish a little bit early on YouTube every so often. Just to give myself a little bit of time to do some stuff. And then Twitch will just be as normal. I might also like cut a day from the YouTube stream, so like give myself an afternoon on like Sunday or something. It depends on how like cloying this feels, because 6 hours is like a decent volume of streaming. Some people are like stream monsters and can just do hours and hours and hours and hours. I can't do that. But the way this works is it gives me an hour gap between the two streams, And during that hour gap, I can make myself some food, have something to eat, and then get ready for the evening stream.
Without the VIP manning the turret controls, there's nothing keeping the Lost from
Kind of
overrunning
games do you stream on Twitch? All sorts of stuff. At the moment, we're kind of just bouncing between games. I'm probably going to stream a bunch of Street Fighter fairly soon. I've just been really getting into fight games. We'll be streaming some Guilty Gear Strive when that comes out. I might want to try and stream some Apex tonight. I need to see how various people feel about that. Sty's giving me a bunch of hot tips about the YouTube streaming as well, which I'll actually look at when we're done because he knows. And he gets advice from people who actually work at YouTube, which is nice. Okay. Let's get out of here. Any Overwatch on there? I stopped playing Overwatch a while ago, unfortunately. It's mostly just like... And I knew this question was coming. Like, it's probably going to pop up a lot, which is like, why aren't you playing Overwatch? Overwatch just became very stressful. Like, I like games where you can spend a lot of time and get better and better and better and better and better. But the rewards for that have to be, like, very visible. Overwatch doesn't feel like one of those games. It feels like you spend a lot of time improving, and then you join a game, and then someone baby rages, and that game kind of just goes out the window. And past a certain point, it feels like you're babysitting your team more than fighting your opponents, and that just kept happening, and I was just kind of like, I don't really want to do this anymore. I am curious to see what they do with Overwatch 2. I will probably give like Overwatch 2 a fair shake and like give them the benefit of the doubt. Oh, that's not good. I did stream a lot of Overwatch. I mean, all the coaching the many and stuff was also streamed. But I'm gonna be real, like, part of why coaching the many and probing the many, like looking at pro games, looking at player VODs, was such a drive for me, was it also just gave me evenings where I didn't have to play Overwatch. Which kind of says a lot, right? Like, I was hitting a point where, like, starting the stream to play Overwatch was just like, oh god, like, I don't want to do this. And, like, that was worrying. I was just like, if it's making me miserable, why am I doing it? And I think the weird thing is you see this kind of burnout from like pretty much every Overwatch content creator. Join a team, having a good time? Yeah. Definitely, like, 100% the best way to play Overwatch. I have some friends who started playing it again not that long ago, and they mostly play in quick play as like a 6-stack, and they have a great time. And like, that is by far the best way to get value out of Overwatch. Is play with your friends as a big group, and go from that. Okay, we need to get ready to like get up there. So there's an interesting thing you can do with the Lost, especially on these bridges. I think this actually, this mod pack addresses this exploit, this gimmick, where what we do is we put people in the positions where the Zombonis can climb up, and it means that they can't get up to us. Yeah, here's the thing, I love doing coaching the many. I really enjoy educational content, and I want to do that educational content in fighting games. Like, I love that kind of stuff. I had such a good time making that. But it's, like, the viewership just wasn't there for it by the late stage. I do still do some Overwatch-based stuff, but it's, like, mostly hidden in the back end of other things, like Sty's series, Overanalyzed, Bronze Heroes, Guess the Rank. Like, Guess the Rank is me. Like, I go through... So he gets submitted hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of odds. And I go through a big pile of them. And basically go, okay, like, here's 4 or 5 good ones in each of the categories. Take a look at these and, like, pick from these. And so, yeah, I look through all those. It's kind of funny because I look through them and I'm just, like, coaching them, like, behind the scenes, just going like, this person just has no spatial awareness, or just can't aim. Lol? Lol?
neutralized.
It's fun. Okay, we're so worked off. Yeah, it's the hard part with us was like it's finding a balance of like what I can actually do to help the channel in places, and sort of balancing that with what is actually needed to make the channel work. That's annoying. It's goddamn misses. Coaching Street Fighter sounds, yeah, Street Fighter Strive. The thing with Street Fighter is like I am learning myself how to play fighting games. So part of that means I understand the process, and like I'm very good at spotting like, oh, that looks wrong. But there are things that I just don't know how to do in fighting games at the moment. In terms of like, hey, this is a technique that I haven't mastered. So I'm a little bit wary of the fact that like, as a teacher, my value is moderate. I can definitely teach new players how to play Street Fighter. 100% I could teach, if you've never played Street Fighter, I could pick you up and make you understand the game relatively quickly. My skill level is definitely at the point where I can do that. And that's kind of the goal. I need to get everyone across here, I think that's the plan. You're going to be a bit behind, but that's fine.
On the move.
Ever gave Heroes of the Storm? I actually streamed Heroes of the Storm like super early. The issue I have with Heroes of the Storm is it's one of those games where a lot of people play it very casually and have a great time. If you're like me and you tend to play those games with like a very like team synergy mindset, it's like, why is nobody doing the mercenaries? Why is nobody helping me push this lane? Why is nobody doing... I end up going insane. Oddly enough, because like I think I get more frustrated at that game because people just don't know how the flow of the game works. But yeah, it's the same issue as Overwatch in that you need your team to be kind of on the same wavelength, and if they're not, it can be frustrating. The thing is, I'm not the person in game to like shout at people. It's very rare I'll like communicate in game to strangers. I don't do that. It's part of my comfort. I definitely think it's like they have some really cool ideas in HOTS. I've put hundreds of hours into it. I've put hundreds of hours into it as well. It's very fun, and I'm glad I helped with you, Zen. Well, I was glad to see Zen came back in the meta, and then they nerfed him. Why did they nerf Zen? It's such a weird nerf as well. Like his healing projectile travels slower. It's like, oh boy, Zen's healing output. Yeah, that's what really needs taking down.
Going to need to reload soon.
Let's slow down Zenyatta's bombastic heals, guys.
Got no ammo.
No, I don't care about you at the moment. You. Yeah, get up here. Block that ladder. They will start climbing the walls, I think, if they can't like find a path.
Rock and roll.
Where's the exfil? It's over there. Okay, let's like run through this building then. Is there a door here? Okay, it's there. Good. Do I want the group to stay together, or do I want to just get people out? That's the question. I think I'll sprint you, and then I will keep you relatively near. Yeah, I understand. Like what they wanted to do, I think, with that patch was like the problem was that he was doing what Zenyatta always does, which is like designates a target to explode, and then people explode. Okay, the swarm spawning over there is very lucky for us. Designates a target to explode, and then explodes it. And what they didn't want was like orb coming in super quickly, the tank can't react to it, and then just dies. And so slowing down the speed of the Discord orb, fine. Slowing down the healing is baffling to me. It's just a shame because Zen is so fun. Like, he's one of the best designed characters I've ever seen in like an FPS.
Menace 1-5, keep pushing towards the evac point.
He just feels outdated at this point, which is kind of sad.
There's just too many coming in.
You have some 100%s? Yeah, you do. Take them. Take these 100% shots. especially on dashes. We need to, like, the regular Zombonis, not a big problem. The dashes are a problem, because they can keep pace with us.
X-ray neutralized.
Just normal. Lost dasher, 85% not worth it. Let's just keep moving.
Roger that.
We should be able to extract next turn. You can extract immediately, which I might just do so I don't have to worry about you anymore. You need to reload. You need to reload.
Adelante.
And up.
Vuelvo al combate. I'm gone.
I am not running Long War, no. I find Long War in XCOM 2 not that great. Like, a lot of the stuff that Long War added to vanilla XCOM 2 was just added in War of the Chosen, and then the War of the Chosen Long War, like, took ages to come out as far as I'm aware and was never fully finished. I love Long War for the original game, well, the 2012 game. I'm always wary of saying the original with XCOM. In the 2012 game, it's really good. In this, in XCOM 2, I don't know, I don't find it as engaging. And I think War of the Chosen definitely added enough where you don't need it. And especially if you, like me, you install a better Advent and stuff like that, it just adds a bunch of soldiers and sub-weapons and things that you can use that kind of do the same job that a lot of the mods in Long War did. Is that worth it? I don't think that's worth it. I think we just run at this point. VIP can get out. You can get out. I think we just sprint for it. I think we can make it next turn without any injuries. I clicked somewhere there and I don't know where it went. That's not where I wanted you to go. Oh boy, I hate it when this happens. It's fine, it's just one lost hit. Should be okay. VIP is out.
Firebrand is the VIP safely on board the Sky Ranger.
You hold your ground for now. Wait that. Yeah, I think it is just a consistency thing. I think they just want both orbs to have the same speed, but anything that even slightly downgrades Zen's healing output seems like a weird decision to me. Well, so one cool thing you can do in this game is, even with 0 actions, you can still extract. So we're going to pump these guys' kill count.
Hostile terminated. Burning through ammo fast. I'll get him next.
Burning through ammo fast. This is Democracy Manifest. So he's done. Ah, didn't get the kill. You're done. Nice. Promotion earned. Excellent. The rookies will get promoted anyway, no matter what, so it doesn't really matter. As long as they go on a mission and survive it. I'm pretty sure they'll come out of it with a promotion. I don't throw a frag grenade. Evac. I was interested to see, apparently Echo was overpowered for a brief while. Echo's one of those characters that I did want to kind of sink my teeth into. She looked super fun.
Resistance will be happy to hear it.
Hello? There we go. Let's change the location. What's that weird light on the side that won't go away? So we gained a new squad member this mission. There we go. Team Girl Squad. Let's get it properly framed. And this creepy dude. Remember, this is now a Christian stream. Don't continue with the Dine and Dash yet. He's so good, though. What's the charge? Enjoying a meal? A succulent Chinese meal? Get your hands off my...
All weapon fire and wounds was simulated to better train Advent forces.
I see you know your judo well. So that guy, he's just the best. I'm sorry. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just Google a succulent Chinese meal. Excellent. We have a bunch of rookies ready to be promoted. You have been promoted. Medical protocol, by far the most important thing for any healer. It will let them heal remotely. Do a bunch of things. The rest of you can kind of wait, I think. We gained a new squaddie as well, which is beautiful.
Lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Got a new soldier. We'll hold off looking at the armory. Yeah, the War of the Chosen added a ton of Star Trek.
Avenger
great.
plotting new course.
J. Jonah Jameson, it's far more regal than J. Jonah Jameson. Is it just how many? 4 rookies. Excellent. 2, 3, 4. And we can get a scientist.
Avenger plotting new course.
So the next important date is the 21st. I'm pretty sure. What I will do, actually, I need to promote some of these soldiers, don't I? These soldiers, we're going to need some. Sororitas will be back, which is good. The Reaper's still out, which is really annoying. You're pretty nicely statted. Got some good mixes, some bad. Like, I'll probably start firing. Like, I'll keep them for a while, but I'll probably fire these like double reds. They're just not that useful.
Officers might be more resourceful than your average trooper, but I doubt forces will have any trouble bringing.
Let's set up a melee because
we're
probably going to want one.
Especially since he's not asking for a live one.
Lightning reflexes, and I think it's called Praetorian, wasn't it? Gives you bonus hit chance.
See if the chip we pulled from the commander really is
10 aim on melee.
the ones Advent's been using in their captains.
We'll make it a ranger. What else can we give them? We could give them a shotgun. Ranger, scout for stealth could be fun. Infantry is always a good shout. Gunslinger could be fun as well for like extra pistol attacks. Button release counts as a second input. Yeah, that's called negative edge. It can be useful for certain things. I don't think any of the characters I play as make it useful. But people can, like, there are certain things that can make that work. I think we should make that assault. Excellent. Carry on. I've got a melee person set up. These two aren't that great, but we'll kind of do for now. Promote. We'll just give you some. Is it ones? Grants allies +1 armor piercing against enemies in the soldier's line of sight. Sure. Rebel. Yeah. What do we make you? Grenadier? We need a sniper, actually. Sniper! He tried to snipe me! Sentinel and Gunner, I think, will be a good mix for a pure sniper. Again, we'll do customizations on the next stream, when people can start submitting stuff. Sure, Scrapper and not Pacifist, Panoptic. Shall we give you some of the more interesting ones? So there's a bunch of extra, like, interesting, weird ones that you might think are kind of odd. Enforcer is kind of an odd one. There's like a thing we can use that stuns targets. It's kind of fun. Spotter is actually really useful. We'll grab Spotter. Spotter, Skirmisher, and I think we'll just take Infantry. Actually, no, we can't have both of these. That's pointless. We'll keep Spotter. And then Saboteur? No. Scout? Scout works. What do you think of Chimera Squad? I think it's alright. I need to go back to it and take another look at it, to be honest. There's some interesting ideas. I'm just curious to see how those get implemented in the future of the series. Oh, hey, this is the new soldier that we got. Soldier stats. Actually, what does she have? Lone Warrior and Lightning Reflexes. Okay, that's pretty good. When isolated, +5 mobility, -50 detection on neutralization. And so we need to up these stats. These stats are fantastic, by the way. If you're curious how like aim works and stuff, it's just a flat percentage. It just gets measured up against the enemy's defense, and slightly against their dodge as well. Their dodge kind of sits on top of their defense, I think. Health and aim. It's kind of what we're going to be plugging into for the early stages of the game. Part of why this mod pack I think is a little bit unbalanced is this early pumping of health that you can do. It just makes it, like, having 7 health early makes it so difficult for the aliens to kill soldiers. And then just having a lot of aim is just very useful in general. Although this guy needs hack as well, don't you? Then you two will also just get some stat bumps, bop, and then a little bit of aim. And then you need to finish off. Again, a little bit more health. Like, putting +2 into health on everyone is just a no-brainer. There's no reason not to. Having soldiers survive things is super important. Cathay faction might be playable? Yeah, it looks like they will be. I'm super excited about that. I'm really curious to see what they do, because Cathay is very unexplored. Oh, excuse me. He's very unexplored in the setting. And so they could have some really cool and interesting ideas and units. Like, in general, Creative Assembly can make some pretty fun factions. What mod is the stat screen from? That's from Musashi's RPG Overhaul. If you haven't tried it and played a bunch of XCOM, I really recommend it. It's so good. It makes the game way better. Okay, so we can now deploy some soldiers and go and locate the other factions, and we can also get extra income and some supplies, which isn't that useful. We're going to send some like decent potential rookies on these, just because they get experience going on these, and it's a good way to level people up and get some bonus stats. And this will give us, carry on. That'll give us the skirmishers. We need to start clearing some debris. So let's get on that. Here, the RPG Overhaul gives you custom classes. It gives you tons of cool stuff. Oh, here we go. This is my favorite cutscene in the game because it's so dumb.
Our pleasure, Den Mother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification
Massive signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our stewardship, our cities prosper, our people flourish, and our world heals. And yet,
I love this little eye roll.
There are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on approach to Haven Alpha 7.
Oh no!
Must end. Even as I speak to you today,
you've got incoming on approach.
Your signal's breaking up.
Territories to end this scourge once and for all.
They're right on top of you.
Losing you, Avenger.
What? What? We can't hear you. That wasn't incredibly clear of what you're saying. Oh god, oh no! How could this have... If only there was some kind of warning! If only we knew a few seconds ago to move! Ah! Oh no!
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Oh. 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 That's such a cool design. The faceless are incredible. So, welcome to Retaliations. Oh. So, Advent attacks one of our resistance outposts. We have to go defend it.
Sector 5, India.
No, they were doing more important things, like laundry. Okay. Clear out the squad. We're bringing the Sororitas, because of course we are. Okay. Our medic is still tired, which is a problem. Okay, you definitely get to come. You get to come. And then I guess... Eesh. Ugh. Ugh. Do not bring tired soldiers to missions. Trust me, it's a really bad idea. You don't want to do that. I guess you get to come. Okay, let's sort these people out. So you are fine with this. Yeah, that's okay. Should probably give you a different weapon. Make weapons available. Let's give her the machine gun. She's the most promoted, so we'll do a lot of damage with that. You can keep this rifle for now. Take the sword. Actually, don't we have a fancy sword? Pretty sure, yes, we have a traditional sword. Look at that. Whoa. We can actually give me the basic sword, no, give me the basic sword in the primary slots. All right, this is what we need to do. Primary sword in the main slot. We can actually have her equipped too, but there's no point because we can actually upgrade it to increase the aim of the blade, and because it's a basic blade, we can't actually use these two yet, but that's fine. It also change its color. Make it red. I mean, it's got a red handle, so that'll do more damage. Well, that will have better aim. Secondary weapon, we want her to have a pistole. Or we can have her carry the most broken weapon in this, the sawed-off shotgun. So this only carries 2 bullets. They do stupid volumes of damage. Like, absolutely stupid volumes of damage. They're incredible. Otherwise, one of you is going to need to bring a med kit. Just in case. It's not going to be super useful here, but we are a little bit under-geared for this. And you should bring the shotgun. This is going to be hard. I'm saying that now. Bring a grenade launcher, so you have 2 grenades. Go. Still want to getting mimic beacons are breaking the game. Damn right.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace ready to deploy.
So this is where we really want to have the Reaper. The So this mission is going to be crucial in determining a lot of things about the rest of the early game. Most notably, this is where we are going to see what Chosen we are fighting. If you're unfamiliar, the Chosen are special enemies that will appear on some missions, and they can do really cool things. Like, they're a huge threat and take a lot to deal with. Basically, whenever the Chosen appears, like, it's a big deal. It's a big threat.
Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy
So, let's see what we get. We're hoping it's not the Warlock. The one thing I really don't want to see is the Warlock. Ideally, we want to see the Chosen Hunter. The Chosen Assassin would be manageable, though, especially with like the amount of shotguns we brought.
I'm going.
So, let's chill for a turn.
Praise the Emperor! Overwatch.
Oh yeah, you can't overwatch anything.
Aguantando.
Here we go. What have we got? It's the Warlock.
You have been judged.
Voice of Reinhardt. So he has these special traits. He is brutal. Attacks decrease the will of soldiers in sight. He gains health when people take damage around him. He takes increased damage from explosions. That's excellent. And he's got an adversary of the Reaper. This is a really strong combo for us. This is a really, really good combo for us. Could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. But yeah, of the early game Chosen, he is by far, in my opinion, the hardest to deal with early on.
And I am your punishment.
Can the Chosen and Alien really show up at the same time? I think they can, actually.
Commander, one of the Chosen is here. We'll have to deal with it before it throws off the rest of them.
But he's incredibly difficult to deal with, largely because he can mind control your soldiers, and because you only have 4 soldiers in the early game, having one mind controlled, just like having that soldier disabled for any period of time, diminishes your power by a huge amount. What's your Twitch handle? One amongst many TV.
The Elder's judgment is nearly upon you.
And that guy's just out of cover. What are you? You're an Advent Heavy. Okay. Just shoot him. Good job. You might notice the Sectoid looks a little bit crispy. It looks a little bit burnt. It's because he's a special Sectoid. These Sectoids are Sectoid soldiers, and they have no melee weakness, and normal Sectoids will have a vulnerability to melee. He doesn't. He's just fine with it. Can we get sightline on him? Can there. Can you get close to him? I think he also does like less psionic attacks. He will generally favor just shooting at people. See how this goes. Pretty good. How much damage would you do with a slash? 3 to 5. Okay, that's not enough to kill. You could kill. Could play it safe though. So we are technically on a time limit. As you see on the top corner, we have this 13. So there's 13 civilians around on this mission. Stamp it down for now. Yep. Suppressing him gives him a massive penalty to his aim. So there's not much he's going to be able to do. Well, we just move in and kill him. This is one thing about the... One thing annoying about the Chosen Warlock is he deafens you in real life. Everyone has infinite bullets only for suppression. Actually, it chews up 2 of your ammo slots, so the zombies do this thing where they basically self-destruct. We want to be careful about that. So you can just move up to here. Very nice. One nice thing about the Chosen is we kind of know that he's over here. Okay, move over that. So we want to make sure that we are at least 3 tiles away from the zombie.
Burning fervor guides us.
Before we kill it. Please hit.
Offenses against the Elders, Commander.
Nice.
Now is our time to march.
We'll wash over the battlefield. Bruh. I do love Darren DePaul's voice, it's so good.
Daughters of the Emperor, march!
So there should be one more alien squad on the map somewhere that we probably want to kill before engaging the Chosen.
Whatever you say.
We'll use this time to reload. Our melee soldier hasn't had much to do so far, but that will change.
Locked and loaded.
We'll also see one of the perks of having this double barrel, hopefully. A sawn-off shotgun's kind of brokenly overpowered in my opinion. We're probably not going to use it too much.
I am nearly upon you.
Is it just that one squad?
Seems doable.
It's a dangerous question to be asking, to be honest.
Órdenes confirmadas. Marchando. No hay problema.
We're going to take it slow because the aliens aren't killing any civilians, if there are any aliens still around.
Todo listo. Todo cubierto.
Oh! Speaking of, we have a goo boy. I'm actually glad he spawned, like he transformed now. So they'll generally transform if there's no other aliens around. or if you get too close to him. So that's the danger of like running around rescuing people, is you run into one of these things and then you explode. There's the squad.
If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
So if we can kill all this now and then engage the warlock, we're in a good place. And we should get some damage here, maybe. I might have just jinxed us.
Negative damage.
Come on, sister. That's annoying.
Strike them, sisters!
He's gonna summon a zombie, isn't he? Oh boy! Bloody deafening. Okay. Things just got tricky. It's pretty rock around us right on time. It's tricky. Oh! Ave Maria.
Eso es.
A little bit less tricky.
For this very purpose, in that respect they are fulfilled. It is nearly time for atonement.
Okay. How are we gonna do this? We don't have the missile yet, do we? No. You can get up here. See that thing. Kind of like that.
Servants of the God Emperor.
So one issue with the melee build at the moment is that she doesn't have any of the cool skills that kind of make her work super well. Which is an issue. Okay, I want to see what we do with this. That's some good damage. So this will kill 100%. The question is, where do we put you afterwards? I kind of need her to move as well, which is kind of a problem. I can move you up.
No problem, boss.
Is that a gunslinger? The red dude? Demolitionist. Oh, God. Okay. Try and kill this thing. Excellent. Okay, that frees up a lot of options.
How about that?
Let's say go here. That is cover, right? Yeah, good. So she kills that.
Desde luego.
That does 1 damage. I could blow a grenade here. Can I hit both of them? No, they're just perfectly spaced. Go into Overwatch, maybe. It might discourage them from moving around. Or they could just shoot civilians. That works too. I am absolutely fine with that. Oh no. 2 civil... I mean, oh, what a oh, curse you, Advent. Curse you. If only they shot at us instead. The hell is this guy doing? He's having a good time. Is he looking at us? If I remember right, I'm kind of wary of pressing too many buttons here. Is it Z? No, Z zooms us out. G? There we go, T. Oh, it's a little bit too fast. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. He's having a lean. He's in a frisky mood. Okay. Slash this guy up maybe? Where can you get to with your shotgun? Oh wait, you don't have the shotgun, you have the assault rifle. You have the shotgun. Where can you get to then? No, we're really that good. Ah! Yeah. That's a problem. Okay. What do we do about this? I think I move you up. Do you have enough ammo to do this? Yeah, you do. If that ain't gonna kill that, we'll kill that. Pretty good odds to crit. Nice.
Your continued defiance of the Elders will only strengthen my resolve.
So we're gonna continue suppressing. This is why suppression is just good. Like,
I'm going.
It's pretty low odds to hit if he does decide to move. This is where all those health bonuses... That health bonus that we gave her? The +1? That's why we did that. Go get some revenge. Nice. Was that an alien data pad? Alien data cache. So that's a ton of intel if we get that up and running. It's going to take a while to research it. Okay, take your reloads. You do nothing. You go on Overwatch. He might summon another zombie. He might just run at us at this point. Yeah, there he is. Luckily there's no penalty for missing him at this point, so...
The elders have chosen
here we go!
Just as they have chosen you, Commander. We are both destined to serve at their side, to bring their vision to this world and beyond. Come, allow yourself to be reclaimed.
That's the Elder's Warlock. All reports indicate he's nearly as dangerous as they are when it comes to psionic capabilities.
Oh, you can get on the high ground here. Wait, are you the one injured? No, she's the one injured. What can you get to? Noah, great. So part of the issue here is that he can move around quite a lot. The pluses, though, is that he is vulnerable to explosives, and we have a lot of those. So we're going to put that to work. By blowing his ass up. Normally explosives, not that good.
Seems doable.
Where can you get to? Nowhere great, to be honest.
Adeptus sororitas, prepared to serve.
You can get in range to melee him. Do we want to do that? Do I want to do that? Let's shoot him a bit first. So there's a break point, so the fighting the walk is interesting. He has a bunch of different abilities that we might not actually get to see, depending on how this fight goes, because we're kicking his ass. At half his hit points, he will do a special attack. Oh, that's annoying. Where he'll summon a bunch of dudes, and you have to kill those dudes to then like proceed with the fight, because he becomes immune to damage. Summon a dude, that's fine, we can handle him. He'll probably psionically attack someone, I'm hoping he does, rather than shoot someone. Yeah. It's actually a really annoying place for her to be dazed.
Truly, you are loathsome creatures. Just look at you.
So what's annoying about that is I can't get up to resurrect her. I say resurrect is kind of the wrong word, but we can use this nade. I think you still have nades available, don't you? Yeah. How far can you shoot that? Can you reach him? You've got to move to do it. That's fine. So if he runs up to her, he like brain sucks her and then steals a bunch of info, but we'll just keep him pinned. Blow him off the high ground here. He'll take some fall damage as well, which is nice. Loses his bit of armor. Whee! I think we can kill him actually.
Truly archaic.
Do I want to try with this? Yeah, I do.
All but the faithful perish.
This has gone beautifully. So he's not dead forever. He survives this. He gets pulled out as he drops super low, gets healed up, and then will return at later missions, and will gain strength throughout the game. He'll be a constant thorn in our side, and something we're going to have to handle eventually. If that didn't get him, I was going to show him this. This does a lot of damage. This is the double-barrel shotgun. You give them both barrels, so single barrel 4 to 7, double barrel 8 to 13 damage. Early game, that's a ridiculous amount of damage. And one-shot everything. I should have saved it for this asshole. I didn't think he'd spawn. Well, depending on where he is, we might have a huge problem. We might not have any problems at all. Oh no. Where is he? Okay, he's all the way over there, that's fine. Don't think he can reach us. There's no animation. There is an animation, but it might not play because we have melee weapon equipped. It gets a bit buggy when you have a lot of the special mod weapons. Slice them up. She has special attack animations, which is nice. They're a bit weeby, but it's fine. That's it.
1-5, status confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contacts. The AO is clear. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished. Great job, Commander. We sent the Chosen back to their masters with a few scars to show for their effort. If they decide to
so this is probably the last time we're going to have an early game squad like this. With a minimal customized soldiers. But yeah, there we go. It's probably the last mission we're going to do for today. I think there's a little cutscene after this happens. But otherwise, yeah. I'm going to see what like the back-end options are after this VOD, but I'll try and cut out the little instructional thing on like customizing soldiers so you can start adding those as quickly as possible. If it's not done within the next hour, it will be done after the stream tonight. Then you guys can start commenting on that and give me soldier ideas.
This just goes to show that the Chosen are vulnerable and we can take them down.
And I took off promotions. Promotions! Yeah, take Blade Master. Just increases that melee damage, makes it functional. You were badly injured. Take Shredder. Blows through armor. Super good.
Considering the limited resources,
more supplies in India. Hell yeah.
Still managed to exceed
Xenophobia. Oh, she's afraid of sectoids. It's embarrassing, to be honest. Mission number 1, we just finished the 3rd mission, so we just met the Chosen. You save. Yeah, I'll probably set it to private in a second. No. Stream gam. Boom. Done. Thank you for joining me for this YouTube testy stream. We'll be back tomorrow on YouTube. I'll be back later on Twitch as well, later tonight. So in about an hour and a half, I'll be live on Twitch. I'll see if I can get some Apex running or something. If not, we'll probably do some Street Fighter. We'll see. I need to have something to eat because I'm starving and need some food. But yeah, I adore this game. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it too. Also, it's just nice to see some of you again that might not have seen me for a while. So, hello. I'm still here. I still live. And I'll see you guys soon. Otherwise, bye for now. There's my music. See you soon.